Welcome and thank you, like always, for watching The Stew. I'm Janae.
I'm Les.
And I'm Fern.
And today we're talking about some local celebrity news and, shall I say, local sports athlete, Jonquel Jones.
Yes.
Doing big things. She was recently named Most Improved Player in the WNBA.
Yeah.
So what's going on with her now, Leslie?
Well, she just recently signed an opportunity to go to Istanbul. So she will be in a league there in Istanbul. And congratulations to her. She says that her experience in South Korea was what allowed her to prepare for this opportunity. So congratulations to her. She'll be among some other WNBA greats from places like the United States and China. And seems to be a combination of individuals from various places that are a part of this league. So I'm really proud of her.
Is this like slam dunk contest where they, you know...
No, Janae. No.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, Janae.
I think we're actually
Sounds
talking about full-on
Yes.
basketball here.
Yeah.
No, but you know, like they
For the
have
ladies.
this league, it's summer league, and then they play, and then they just dunk on each other the whole time.
Yeah,
No,
but
Janae.
that's not really what's happening here.
They do some hoops. I see in her play, man, she has skills. Shout out to the 242. I always say Bahamians are so talented.
Yes.
It's not just track and field. We got
Exactly.
basketball.
Exactly.
We got golf. Oh
Yeah.
man, we're
Yep.
making some amazing ways
Yep.
in sports. Congratulations, girl. Keep it up.
More specifically, she's from Freeport.
Yes,
So
Grand
of
Bahama
course,
in the
Freeport,
house.
exactly. Her and our dear own Buddy Heald, because they did come and visit us.
Yeah, Buddy was here last year.
Yeah,
with us.
exactly.
Yeah, for one of our first shows.
So you hear that, Jonquel? Before you leave for Istanbul, pay us a visit here at the Stew. Tell us what's going on.
And you know what's awesome about our show today, ladies, is the fact that not only are we speaking about Jonquel Jones and highlighting these great Bahamians in these great ways, but yeah, there's a little bit of concentration on the sports aspect for today's show. So congrats to her. A little later on, we'll also be talking to someone who is making waves in the baseball community. And in between, we definitely have to touch on the Unplugged interview or event, I should say, that is coming up, which is featuring greats in music. So all of that is straight ahead.
Local music.
Wow.
Yes.
Local
So much
music,
super
yes.
stuff going on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a super packed show with superstars, and you don't want to miss any of it. You are watching The Stew. We'll see you after this break. You're watching The Stew, and we are basically having a conversation today about some really outstanding Bahamians and legacy, basically. There's an event coming up at the end of this week, and we have the organizer, at least one of the organizers, here to tell us all about it. His name is Farreno, but hey, you might know him as F. Dot or from eLife 242, but please welcome Farreno.
What's up, ladies?
Hey!
Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Yes.
welcome.
What's up?
So good to have you.
Yes.
Now, did I get it all right? F. Dot, eLife 242.
Yeah, you got it. I mean, that's some of the brands I've been kind of working with for most of my life in entertainment and stuff like that. So
Yep.
eLife 242 is the magazine and kind of an online brand. And F. Dot, people know that as a photographer, people call me F. Dot all the
Right.
time.
And now organizer of Unplugged 2,
Yes.
which carries a lot of weight with it because not only is it showcasing a lot of Bahamian talent, but it's in honor of something, it's got a scholarship attached. Tell us all about it.
Yes, so Unplugged 2, and you know, in 2009 we did Unplugged, the initial one, with our brother and friend Nod Williams, who is right now he's a pioneer. He's always been a pioneer to me in the music and entertainment industry.
Yeah.
And so we did a big show. It was at that time it was a club opposite the Hilton, was called Uptown.
Right.
So we did a show there, which was just to feature Bahamian artists who really were not getting a chance to perform on the big stage and do their thing.
Yeah.
And so we kind of put it together. We had a live band. We did all this stuff, and I mean, it was a really great show. Nat was the driving force behind it. He was the guy who wanted to make sure that, hey, listen, let's give these people a chance. Let's produce it right.
Yeah.
Let's make sure it looks good, sounds right, so they can have that opportunity. And so, you know, now in 2017, which is a long time since his death, we decided in the 7th year that we were going to rehash the program and this time attach it, like you said, a scholarship to it that is going to raise funds to give a student a chance to go and study music and film.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
So that's what we're doing on Friday, this Friday coming October 13th.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Tell us more about the artists that will be there, what we can expect, what type of music, are we rapping, what are we doing?
Man, this show is going to be, I tell people, I said, this is going to be the greatest show I think I've ever had a chance to work with and that anybody's ever going to see. We have 15 of the Bahamas' top musical talents right now, which include people from D-Mac, Wendy and Dyson, even some of the new age guys now who just come out, who I've just had the opportunity to meet for the first time. Twin Them, Sleepy Lex. I don't know if you heard of Kia. We have Kia.
Yes,
we have
Sweetheart, we have had some of these talents already.
I know y'all
on
have
the
the best
show.
people on the show, you know. So we've had Kia, you know, and we have people like Patrice Morel. A lot of sketches on the show as well. Sanjado. And this show is going to be, I mean, to say it like a young person, lit. The show is going to be lit. We're going to have, it's going to be crazy. And the price, I think, is even the more lit part because it's literally only $10. And you get to see 15 artists. My friend Bodine described it as who's also hosting. Bodine is going to be the host of the show.
Nice.
She described it as, you know, 10, that's less than $1 artist you get to see.
So before we go, tell us where can we get tickets?
Well, it's going to be at the Beach Soccer Stadium.
Okay.
It's
that's a nice
It's a beautiful venue.
Who thought of that venue?
But we came together, me and the guys, we came together and we said, you know what, let's go someplace that nobody really has done something before to make it special. Because, and like I said, it's for Nat. And Nat was always that guy who thought out of the box. He was like, go to the next level, make it great. And so that's what we wanted to do. He said, Beach Soccer Stadium in the sand. So it's a casual show. You don't have to come in your heels, ladies. I mean, I'd love to see you in your heels, but you don't have to. But it's going to be a real casual, fun show. We got the sand pit. We got a great stage together. The tickets now are at the Airbrush Junkies. Like I said, $10, $5 if you have a University of the Bahamas ID. The show is going to be crazy. I mean,
tickets are available there as well if you're not
No,
able to
if
get
you don't
them.
get to Airbrush Junkies, you can come there and it's the same price.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, that's awesome.
We don't do the more at the door thing. We want you to come
Right.
out and support the cause. Like I say, all of the funds are going toward the scholarship fund that is going to be in Nat's name. And every year we're going to give that scholarship to somebody who's studying music and film production because we really want to see the gift go on. Nat was one of those guys. He didn't have to come back home. He was really, really just like talented. And when he went off to school to get it, he didn't have to come back home, but he came home to share his gift with people. And so when he left us, it was a hurtful experience, but now we want to make sure that it lives through. We want his memory to keep on going. So there's the Nat Williams Foundation now. And this Unplug is literally just the fundraiser event for the Nat Williams Foundation, which is going to be giving out this scholarship every year. So you're going to look out for more fundraisers. It's not the only one. We're going to have a lot more fundraisers, different types of things. It's not only the concert, but this concert is definitely our kickoff.
And I love that you all have decided to, I guess now, make it the annual event because Unplugged 1 happened quite some time ago.
And you know, it happened a while ago, and after the death, it kind of like, it threw people off. Everybody kind of got in the mood. But now that everybody kind of recovered and everybody's feeling the energy again, the music is really what drives the show. Because back in 2009 when we did it, there were big hits on the radio and Bahamian music was getting a lot of airplay. And so I could remember that show so clearly, hearing people sing songs like from Sosa Man and MD's Shorty. Hearing people literally sing the words along with Bahamian artists to me was so great of a feeling. That's what I want to see again on Friday because I know a lot of these songs are really big.
Well, it's coming. Thank you so much, Farreno, for being with us.
Thank you, guys.
And telling us about the event.
Guys, go down there. This is an amazing venue, amazing cause. Go there. Airbrush Junkie, $10. You can't beat that. See you after we come back from the break.
This design tip is brought to you by Sherwin-Williams.
Welcome back to The Stew, and thank you once again for tuning in. So this is a show that we are pretty much dedicating to some Bahamians that are doing pretty outstanding things and essentially carrying on a legacy in some way, shape, or form. We just had a very powerful interview with Farreno to talk about the Unplugged event that's coming up later this week. And later, as I mentioned, we will also have a Bahamian athlete who's making waves in the baseball community. So with all of that said, ladies, my question to you is, do you know anybody, or can you think of someone that has had an impact on your life, either personally or somebody that you may just know that has a powerful legacy that you can see will be carried on for years and generations to come?
Yeah, I lost my biggest, most treasured person, especially in the sporting arena, is Chris Brown. I think his courage and his strive and his Bahamianism is so amazing, because I'm huge about being a Bahamas. I am a Bahamas. I'm a 242, okay? And listen, I can absolutely say Chris Brown has made some amazing waves for the Bahamas. He has put us out there on the 242 map. They speak so highly about him. And although he's into retirement right now, I think he's going to be running a few more. But ultimately, he's retired. But I think his legacy for the Bahamas has really placed us on the map, along with the other athletes. But him in particular, I really want to say, special.
And what I love about Chris Brown, too, retired or not, he's still able to carry on the tradition of what he's come to be known for. And individuals like himself, they have invitationals, they have meets that continue around the world, and then they also consult, which is a great thing. So what more than, you know, a powerful way to carry on your message and the means by which you know how to do something than to mentor in other areas.
So definitely one person that has left an amazing legacy, of course, is Miles Monroe.
Indeed.
He's authored some of the most inspiring books that, you know, has come out of this country. So definitely he's been a big one.
Indeed. Have either of you ever considered what you want your legacy to be, though? Thinking about it. I know it's a very loaded question.
It is loaded,
right? But
with plenty cheese.
I want to run amok everywhere. Just kidding.
I just wanna someone to speak about me on the couch like this, saying she's done her best and she tried her best with the youth, and of course my heart's desire in this whole country culture. Just getting our culture out there on the international. I mean, we're there, but I want to be able to be a part of that transition where we really globalize John Canoe. Like, that culture is too unique just to be boxed into 242. So we really got to push it out there, and I want to be a part of that.
Definitely.
I just want to be a part of the change within the world that just makes a positive change. And with that, we are going to change to a different segment, take a break, and be right back. You're watching The Stew.
Welcome back to The Stew. Hey, we're back.
Yes, we are, Fern.
Yeah.
And this episode, we are talking about events and individuals that are from the 242 and making waves, honey. I'm actually really excited about our very next guest because we mentioned a little basketball earlier, and I told you we had someone featured in baseball. So you know what? We're just going to have him come out and tell his story. Everyone, please welcome Todd Isaacs Jr.
Hello. How are you?
Hello, hello.
Hello. How are you?
Welcome.
Thank you.
It's so good to have you here.
I'm glad you guys brought me here. This is a beautiful place.
Yeah, thank you so much. We try. So yeah, we want to get right into it. You are involved in baseball and have been for most of your life. Tell everyone out there, what is the league that you are a part of and your position and who you play for and all those details.
Okay, well, I play in the Cleveland Indians organization. I got drafted by the Indians in 2016.
Wow.
No, 15. Got drafted by the Indians in 2015. I started out in Arizona in rookie ball. Last year I played in short season A, that was in Niles, Ohio, and this year I just finished my season in Lake County, Ohio, for the Lake County Captains. That's the single A affiliate of the Cleveland Indians.
Oh, that's
Okay,
awesome.
nice. So I understand that you you began playing baseball at a very young age, and it took you this far. So you know now you're doing your thing abroad. What was it about baseball, as opposed to say any of the other sports, that really drew you to it?
You know, baseball, I started playing baseball when I was 3 years old. My dad took me out to Freedom Farm. That's when I started playing T-ball. And I played a lot of different sports growing up, but baseball was my first true love. It was the first game that I played and the first thing that I fell in love with at a young age, and it was something that I was always excited to be a part of. Like it was a driving factor in my life. So everything in my life was surrounded around baseball. So my parents made sure that I kept my grades up, so I could play baseball. That was like their way of me staying on the field, was by making sure I keep my grades up. So I fell in love with baseball at 3. I ran track for a little bit.
Okay.
I ran with Club Monica. Track was something I was good at, but it was something that I didn't love.
Oh,
Right.
I see.
So,
Gotta have that love.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Passion.
when it was time to choose between track and baseball, I stuck with baseball, and I'm thankful that I did, because it's the reason why I'm here today.
That's
So
awesome.
I have in my notes that you were actually drafted right out of high school,
Yes.
but then you didn't sign.
Yes.
Why?
You know, it's a funny situation. A lot of people ask me that question, because when you get drafted, it's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You're lucky if it happens again.
Yeah.
Fortunately enough for me, it happened back-to-back years out of high school. When I got drafted by the Blue Jays out of high school, it was exciting and it was something that I really wanted, but after thinking about it for a few weeks, I realized that the timing wasn't right. Like my mental and emotional state, like I wasn't in the right place to sign right then and there. So the 1 year I did at Palm Beach State Community College got me ready mentally, physically, and emotionally for what comes with playing professional baseball. So that's why I decided to sign the following year.
That's very good. And we understand that you're not just thinking baseball and the actual sport. You're thinking foundations. You're thinking about your own clothing line, a baseball clothing line. That's something special.
But I brought you guys some
Goodies.
We like
We love goodies.
Thank
So this is one of the
Oh,
quotes
look at
that we
this.
have.
Okay.
That's humble and hungry right there. And this one says,
Humble
"A living
and
legend."
hungry. I
I
love that.
And
And
I
if you-
love the fabric.
If you turn it around on the back, it says 242 in Roman numerals.
Yes, it
the
does.
242.
I always try to keep the Bahamas at the
A
forefront of
living
everything I do. You know, I want people to always know where I'm from,
I
know
love
my
it.
roots and stuff like that. So that's why
Yeah.
I tied it to.
Okay.
to
And this is
everything
the
in-
Don't Blink line,
Yes.
which you
Right now,
are
yeah.
also showcasing.
Yeah, I'm wearing, this one is a Don't Blink. This is the Breast Cancer Month. We have
Nice.
the designs and the
Yeah.
pink colors with the breast cancer ribbon on
Right,
the back.
right.
So I just feel, you know, cancer, I lost a lot of family members
Mm-hmm.
in the crucial parts of my life to cancer. So
Yeah.
I feel that anytime I have the opportunity to do something or at least take pictures and wearing pink, you know, because the fight is a tough fight.
Yeah.
And I want people to know that they're not fighting alone. They have a
Right.
lot of people that support them. And, you know, breast cancer is a huge epidemic here in the Bahamas.
Indeed. Yeah.
So any way I could support and just show that I'm fighting with them, that's huge for me. So that's why I wanted to incorporate that with what I'm doing now.
So real quick, because we've got to wrap up the entire show, actually. You're wrapping up the show with us this episode. Tell us about the Todd Isaacs Jr. legacy. Because, you know, our entire show today has been talking about that legacy. What do you want your legacy to be? And how do you think you're going to be able to assist baseball getting to the next level here in the country?
You know, right now here in the country, baseball is a growing sport. Right now, it's like 18 of us that play professional baseball. A few years ago, it was only 4. So what my goal is to use my platform to inspire not people just here in the Bahamas, but to inspire people from worldwide that come from small countries that you really don't expect much from. So I just try to do my best to inspire people to just be a better person, you know, always walk in the room with a smile, always be friendly, have respect and stuff like that, and just use what you do to inspire others, to tell your story, and just to leave room for everyone behind you. Because as me at the forefront, I I have to set the precedent for everyone behind me. So that's the most important thing to me.
That's awesome. Todd, that's absolutely powerful, and we love individuals that come on and give us a very powerful and inspiring story. Yes. But that is us for the Stew this episode. Thank you so much for being here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we certainly hope you've enjoyed another fabulous episode with us. Of course, we are all over social media. ILTV Studios and The Stew Daytime is how you can find us. We will see you next time.